Bring up FTS. Children's Book Festival.
Welcome to this edition of SAC News. I'm Brian Antunes.
And I'm Joel Tapia. This week, STEM Week here at SAC. We send our reporters to get the story.
But first, we look at some upcoming Halloween events happening in Santa Ana.
The Main Place Mall will host a trick-or-treat event on Halloween. Kids will be able to go trick-or-treating inside the mall and get goodies from participating retailers. For more information, visit the Main Place Mall website.
Want to avoid a crowd at the mall? Santa Ana's Delight Center is hosting their own trick-or-treat event. Treats, candy, a fun way participating at this year's Trunk or Treat. It's a free family event where kids will be able to enjoy the safe trick-or-treating experience. Trunk or Treat begins at 4:30 and will last until 7 p.m.
If you want to celebrate Halloween without leaving campus, check out Haunted Halloween. ASG will be in the Central Mall and Amphitheater from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., offering goodie bags, musical performances, free food, and more. For more information, visit ASG's Instagram page.
For fans of retro music, a rockin' Halloween event for the whole family is coming down to downtown Santa Ana. Rocktober will take place this Saturday, October 26th from 5 to 10 p.m. Activities will include costumes, contests, swing dancing, and a lotteria games. For more information on this Halloween event and others, check out Downtown Santa Ana's website.
If you want even more live music, you might appreciate a new Battle of the Bands event coming up this weekend. The inaugural Coffin Fest will be held at Original Mike's Restaurant, downtown Santa Ana. The festival will feature SoCal's up-and-coming rock bands and will be free to attend. Coffin Fest will be October 27th and is open to all ages. Children can bring their costumes. For more information, visit Eventbrite's website.
If you prefer films to live music, Santa Ana's Frida Cinema is hosting a Horror Buzz movie night. In celebration for its 2-year anniversary of horror movie nights, there will be a special screening of a surprise horror film. Admission is free and there will be a raffle for goodie bags, which too includes tickets to the cinema. This event will take place for the Frida Cinema Saturday, October 26th and begins at 7:30 p.m.
Fans of poetry are invited to the Northern Lee's Library's 6th annual community poetry reading on October 28th. Readers can read their own work or bring a favorite poem to share. The event will be held at Tempora Gallery in downtown Santa Ana and is free to the public. For information or if you would like to participate in the event, contact the event organizers.
The starter's guns sound last Saturday for Santa Ana's annual 5K run. Runners of all ages have the ability to line up at 8 a.m. for the start of a race. Along with the run, participators could visit information booth for parks at the recreational for the Santa Ana Police Department. Medals were awarded to the runners after the race.
An event aimed at putting a stop to sexually transmitted diseases came to Santa Ana last week. The event, called The End of the Epidemics, included presentations on what people can do in the fight to stop the spread of various STDs. Informational pamphlets and brochures were offered on coping with illnesses like HIV, and the main organizer explained the importance of town halls to the community.
This town hall is to raise awareness and to figure out a work plan of how to decrease the STI infections, HIV infections, and Hep C infections in Orange County.
Check out their event schedules to see more of their upcoming events.
Still to come, coverage from SAC STEM Week.
And Victoriano Garcia gives us an update in sports.
It's always been a dream for me to be able to play like college softball. I never would have thought I would have been here at Santa Ana. It really meant a lot to me when I found out I got the scholarship.
Scholarship money is a huge, big asset and benefit to our student athletes here at Santa Ana College. We can imagine the burden that the student athletes have. They're spending close to 6-7 hours a day with softball regarding games and traveling and things of that nature, and also be a full-time student. Out of our 22 players, 20 of them have jobs.
Having to work during season is like the most stressful thing, and so having a scholarship, I don't have to worry about like having a little part-time job to make sure I have food or could buy the things that I need. Now I could just focus on softball and my academics.
I believe Santa Ana College has more scholarships available than a lot of the other community colleges.
I didn't even know that there were so many scholarships out there. I didn't even know there was that much money out there that people are willing to help you move forward in your academic career.
Our coaches really emphasize like school always comes first. To them and to me, academics is like the most important thing.
Like you've heard the saying, academic student first, student athlete. We're pushing importance of academics.
After winning this scholarship, it really helped me because I was like, okay, if I really study hard, like I'm gonna get good things out of it. So I think it just motivated me in that aspect. I got 4.0s most of my time through college.
When I went to the banquet, I was so grateful to be able to meet the people that are actually helping me move forward. They're really in it for the students and the athletes.
One of the biggest contributions that you can make to help all of the student athletes so they can go further in their education, it will help them get to that next level. We all know that the more good there is out in this environment, it's going to help everybody, and everybody will benefit, especially our local community.
People like me and other students who have low-income families in the Santa Ana area, people who work really hard in school like should be rewarded. So I would just say thank you to all the donors because it really helps a lot of people in many ways.
Welcome back. I'm Victoriano Garcia with This Week in SAC Sports. We kick off with football as the Dons hosted West LA College over the weekend. The Dons defense were challenged throughout the game as they allowed 437 yards of rushing but limited the passing game to just 88 yards. The Dons were led by Cross Falatoy, who threw a season-high 259 yards and 4 touchdowns, followed by a stellar performance by Tyler Shimomura, who finished with 6 catches for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Dons moved to 2-4 overall in the season and will play on the road against Chaffey College. Next, we move on from football to the pitch. The Dons men's soccer team faced the Golden West Rustlers last Friday and took their second tie of the season home. Golden West scored first in the start of the second half, leaving ample time for the Dons to catch up. Not long after, the Dons' Kevin Ruiz scored in the 75th minute, assisted by Evo Bautista, tying the game with the Rustlers. The game ended with both teams tied in the second half at a score of 1-1. The Dons are slowly improving their shots on goal percentage. Out of 13 games played so far this season, only 4 have been losses and 2 were ties. They will be facing Santiago Canyon College this Friday at home. Next, let's check in with the Lady Dons. The women's volleyball team faced Fullerton College this past Friday. Both teams started strong, but Santa Ana began to struggle after the first round. The Hornets kept a strong presence round after round, winning 3-0. It has not gone well for the ladies this season, who have only won 4 out of 16 matches. The Dons will visit Irvine Valley College this Friday at 6 p.m. That wraps up This Week in Sports Update. Joe and Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Victor. This week has STEM Week here at SAC.
But before we get to that, let's look at a musical performance here on campus.
The Dumb Mariachi were this week's musical guests for this music program here at SAC. Guests were invited to listen to SAC's very own The Dumb Mariachi. Attendees had heard that these performance songs written by Jose Alfredo Jimenez, Sebastian Krill, and others. The Dumb Mariachi are proud students of SAC who use the applied music programs of the opportunity to get to touch their cultures.
I feel like it opens up my heart and my soul in a different way because it's like from my culture, you know? Yeah.
You can still check out Santa Ana's College Applied Music Recital every week at SAC's Art Building, room C104.
If you're interested in being a blood donor, you can do so right here on campus. The American Red Cross with Associated Student Government are hosting a blood drive. The blood drive on November 15th will help out patients throughout our communities. For more information on this event, you can visit the Santa Ana College website.
The annual International Festival is coming to SAC. The International Student Program will be able to Center Mall on November 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Attendees will be able to experience cuisine from a variety of culture, different national dress, as well as cultural entertainment. They will be hosting a giveaway. For more information, you can visit SAG's Instagram page.
If you're in need of some legal advice, a legal resource fair is coming to Santa Ana College. They cover a number of areas of law, such as immigration, DACA, expungement, taxes, and more. The event is open to the public this Saturday, November 9th, from 9 to 1. However, you will still need to call or email the event organizers to schedule an appointment.
As part of SAC's annual STEM Week, a TED Talk on artificial intelligence and algorithm was screened on Monday. Students gathered to watch a techno-sociologist talk about how companies like Facebook and Amazon get you to click on ads and how they organize social information. After the presentation, there was a discussion among participation.
I was interested in AI, and it said dystopia, and I was really interested. I'm like, whoa, how will our future look like with AI in the future?
An entertaining addition to Science Focus event, the Biotech department put on a Mystery Science Theater 3000 style presentation on zombies. During the 11th annual STEM Week, students watched the movie World War Z at Biotech Theater 3000. A biotech professor sat up front and interjected with scientific explanations during the film. For more details about STEM Week, events can be found at sac.edu/mesa.
SAC's annual STEM Week is more than a chance to watch movies and TED Talk.
Reporter Katie Lakari went to campus this week to get a behind-the-scenes look.
Professors and students from across STEM disciplines held special events as part of STEM Week, which is the main outreach event for SAC's MESA program.
MESA essentially came right out of the civil rights movement, just like EOPS, and we're proud to serve educationally and economically challenged students who want to go into the very challenging calculus-based STEM majors.
For April Fajardo, the MESA program is helping her reach her goal of going into research and science education.
So they offer like a lot of workshops, and they offer a lot of one-on-one help, one-on-one counseling. When they say they're like the moms of the STEM kids here, it's genuinely true. They are there to tell you about every opportunity, internships, paid internships, or just research opportunities.
STEM Week expands our awareness of what's out there.
For students like April Fajardo, STEM Week is effective at showing what is possible.
I really liked the sciences. So the minute I walked into the laboratory, I just felt that I belonged there. This is what I've been looking for, and I just didn't know it.
Reporting on STEM education, I'm Katie LaCarey, Santa Ana College News.
This week's edition of SAC News.
Be sure to catch our latest on-location episode and follow us on YouTube and follow us on Twitter.